Boom! Hey internets, wanted to do a quick video on managing freelance design. So graphic designers, all designers, anyone that does anything visual, creative, whether it's interior design. I think art has branched into so many things now. I even like barbers. Barbers are artists in a lot of ways. They just have a different vehicle of sculpture. But what I'm saying is when you're dealing with artists, designers, anyone that works in a creative craft, like I said, fashion is a visual language. So you want to work with a visual language. So if you haven't had good results from freelancers, you have to take some of that upon yourself because maybe you didn't set them up for success. You have to remember, especially if it's remote, you're using Fiverr or you're using, someone you found, any kind of reference, even if it's your friend's friend from a Facebook post or anything. There's a ton of graphic designers, but making sure you do your due diligence to communicate exactly what you want is on you. So just an example here, I have a team of maybe 6 graphic designers that I co-sign for t-shirt graphics. They can do shirts and hats. Most of the time it's for t-shirts because there's always a need for that. Even if I have an in-house designer, I'll bring someone on, I'll bring someone on just to give a different look because they're not in here every day. But I'll give them a good reference. So just as an example, this is just some research that I've done before. And so these are just looks. And obviously these are looks from other companies, things that I'm seeing in the market. So, everything from this is all cut and sew, right? So if I'm giving you graphics, it's just even to know that it's going to complement this cut and sew. This is hats. So again, just research so that you remember it's visual, it's artistic. So obviously I would then have research that will show items like hot graphics that I think are on trend for them to design. Also, I'll show them what we're already doing. So spring looks like that. So I'll take that and I'll show a designer, and I'll do it just like this. Like I'll make a YouTube because it's much easier to do it visually than to write an email, but and try to verbally describe what you want from them. So I'll show them what already is in stores or is about to get made, like the spring line, and I'll show them visuals of things that I'm looking at for reference, so that design wise they could get on the same page where I'm at. And then everything else is logistical, like like we're gonna end up choosing 5 looks, so we're hoping that you can produce 8. No one wants to over design, but you know how it is if you work in design. You always want to give more looks, and people are gonna choose a smaller number than what you submit. But the thing is trying to get closer to it, because the faster the designer gets to it, the faster you get the design that your brand can put out and pay, right? So that they have new product, new looks, new designs that are hot. So it's part of your due diligence to make sure you describe the aesthetic, everything from like, we use this athletic number, we use this saying, and so that they know the things that they can play with. Also, obviously, sending them your set fonts in a vector format. So sort of how to get a team with freelance, utilizing the internet, and utilizing all these things where you don't have to pay someone in-house. All a big plus, but you have to manage that. Okay, so that's really what I want to impress upon you today. It's very important so you don't waste your time and the designer's time, and you keep a good relationship. And like I said, I have 6 people that I've probably gone through hundreds, but I would say maybe like 20 designers throughout my whole career of 16 years. And so to have 5 or 6 is very fortunate that I have a good working relationship with. And at this point now, they know I've gotten them paid on so many projects that I have leverage with them, right? So all of that helps towards your future endeavors. Hope that helps. Anything to add? Any questions? Any comments? Have you had a nightmare scenario? Anything you want me to speak about, please drop it all down below. Follow me on Instagram and social media when you get a chance. I'll see you guys in the next video, internets. Bye.